Hi, I'm Debonair Kovacs here at Holly Creek Smallholding, which is what I call my little 4-acre piece of paradise. And I'm going to try something today that I haven't ever tried before, so you get to find out with me whether this is going to work. I'm trying to make my own rose water. So I specifically grow some roses for this purpose, but I haven't tried to do it before. The main rose is Kazanlik, which is the traditional rose that all of the attar of roses was actually made out of. But it's almost done blooming. I don't know how well you can see that. That's the ruffly kind that Kazanlik. It has a few more buds, so I might get more. The other main one is the ancient apothecary rose. So this is one of the apothecary roses. It's a little bit darker pink ruffly rose. And then just because this is a more modern rose, and I forget the first name, but it's something Jasmina. This is the one that's taking over the front ramp. For those of you who've seen that photograph, it's really it's going to have to be moved because I've never had one grow quite that aggressively before. And it smells really pretty, so I'm going to attempt to add some of those blossoms as well into this rose water. So what you do, they tell me, is you remove all the petals, and I'm going to put them over here into my pan. There's two ways to make rose water, and the best way is by distilling, which is a whole different process that I won't really talk about today. But it's also a little more complicated. And I have a lot of roses. They only ask for a cup, and I'm going to have a lot more than that of petals. And so I'm going to try a kind where you cover the petals with water and simmer them for a little while and see how that works. Because that way you also get the color. I'm hoping for some kind of pinkish rose water. I've toyed with the idea of making some kind of rose oil, but you'd have to have an odor-free oil. Olive oil is one of the best ones for making oils, but it would give its scent. It has quite a scent, so that I don't want. So until I can figure out a non-scented, I might try it with canola sometime or something like that. Of course, you can do it with mineral oil, which is the way commercial oils are made. So I'm gonna see if I can pause this. Yes, I can. Good. I'm going to pause the video and come back when the roses are simmered more, and we'll see what happens. See you in a minute. Hi, I'm back again. I think it's playing. Yes, it is. Okay, sorry about that. I have simmered these in a little bit of water until the petals are all pale. And I kept a lid on it to try to keep any steam and so forth. I'm going to filter it through cheesecloth into one of my little blue bottles. I was buying these little blue bottles back when I was making goat milk shampoos and things, but nobody seemed very interested in them, so I stopped making them. So, I can't really see how full the bottle is getting, but that one overflowed. Hope to be able to show you the color. Now, one reason why the distilling method is better is because this method, you're technically supposed to put some kind of a preservative in it because you actually do have, the substance of the petals as opposed to just the distilled fragrance. I'm really making a mess over here. So what I'm going to do is refrigerate them. I think probably if I had a bit of vodka, I could put a drop of vodka in and that would preserve them. So if anybody that knows me is seeing this and you have vodka, I'd like to have a cup of it to do this sort of thing with. See if I can burn myself. Looks like we're going to get 3, possibly 4. I brought up 6 bottles because I wasn't sure how much it would make. I wanted to not have too much water in there to just drown the roses and make it too, thin and not smelly. Ouch, that's hot. So here's a 4th one. And then what I'm also going to do is scoop down those petals. By the way, you can see how very pale these are now. So that you can squeeze the cheesecloth and get some of the last of the essence out of it. Also so I can tip my whole bottle over and knock it on the floor. I thought that would be a good idea. Remember, this is my first time trying this, so you're here for all of the experimentation and mess ups and what have you. I can't press that with my hand, it's too hot. I'm going to press it with a spoon. Put a little bit in each of these bottles. Unfortunately, I can't let you smell it because you're not here. So, it smells pretty good. Doesn't smell as strong as I hoped it would, and didn't turn as pink as I hoped it would. It's kind of a yellowish pink. Some of these are overfilled. I would have to figure out a way, maybe with a light behind the bottles or something, so that I can see how full it's getting. Since it's dark glass, I can't tell. Or I could do it on a scale. The bottles hold 2 ounces. That would have been a smart thing to do. So that's my first attempt at rose water. I'll let you know how it goes. Bye. That's how it is out here on Holly Creek Smallholding.